Let's have a look at a very interesting story captured yesterday by Nation. Gachagua allies challenge Uhuru and Raila Ruto deal. Some of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's loyalists in Mount Kenya region are demanding that former President Uhuru Kenyatta come clean on whether he sanctioned Mr. Raila Odinga's foot soldiers to join President William Ruto's government. This comes less than 2 weeks after Mr. Gachagua declared publicly that he and Mr. Kenyatta were political allies cooperating to unite Mount Kenya and strategizing for the region's future ahead of the 2027 elections. After I apologized to the Kenyatta family, Uhuru called me to accept the gesture. His mother forgave me, and there are many projects we are undertaking together. Mr. Gachagua announced on August 4 during an interview with vernacular TV stations for Mount Kenya. According to former Kiambu Governor Mr. Ferdinand Waititu, Mr. Odinga's statement was only meant to deny Mr. Gachagua the much-sought grip of the mountain, hence keeping the area divided. Mount Kenya people must remain very vigilant of the political script President Ruto and Mr. Odinga are unveiling in this region, where they are invoking the name of the former president, he said. Mr. Waititu said Mr. Odinga's real intention was to portray Mr. Kenyatta as one whose heart is in Azimio, hence a coded message not to follow Mr. Gachagua's mountain unity beat. It is true that most of our voters feel betrayed since we believed. It is true that most of our voters feel betrayed since we believe in voting to get government and opposition. It is the reason we expressed ourselves clearly that we wanted Mr. Odinga in the opposition. The president did not consult us, said Naivasha MP Jane Kiara, an ally of Mr. Gachagua. So Naivasha member of parliament is saying they voted for Raila Odinga to be in the opposition, and they want Raila Odinga to be in the opposition. On the part of Ferdinand Waititu, Waititu is saying that Raila saying Uhuru told him to reach out to Ruto is a strategy by Raila Odinga and maybe Ruto to deny Rigathi Gachagua the unified Mount Kenya vote. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what's happening here, in which I'm going to answer a very simple question. What does Uhuru Kenyatta stand to gain by working with Rigathi Gachagua? And if Uhuru Kenyatta was to choose between working with William Ruto and working with Rigathi Gachagua, which side would Uhuru Kenyatta choose? Because we know politics is all about interests. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. Something tells me very strongly that Uhuru Kenyatta has no problem working with William Ruto. What has been restraining Uhuru Kenyatta from working with William Ruto? Uhuru feels the guilt of not having delivered the presidency to Raila Odinga. That's what stops Uhuru Kenyatta from embracing Ruto. If he embraces Ruto, it will be seen as if it was a long con. So that's why Uhuru has not yet embraced Ruto. But with Raila Odinga embracing Ruto, nothing will stop Uhuru Kenyatta from embracing Ruto. It's important for Kenyans to first understand that And now to the main topic. Why are Rigathi Gachagua's allies not happy that Uhuru Kenyatta stepped in to save their government? I think Rigathi Gachagua's allies, they are all in Kenya Kwanza government. Why are they bitter that Uhuru Kenyatta stepped in to save their government? I'm seeing this Rigathi Gachagua's allies exposing themselves very badly. And those sentiments reinforces the notion that they wanted William Ruto's government to collapse. So it might be true that Rigathi Gachagua and his team were planning a civilian coup to oust William Ruto. Because I just don't understand why they are bitter that Uhuru Kenyatta stepped in to save their government. Are they not part of that government that Uhuru Kenyatta saved? Jane Kiara Naivasha MP is saying they cast their votes so that Raila Odinga could be in the opposition. And they are not happy that William Ruto has now embraced Raila Odinga. I hope Kenyans can understand why I've been supporting the dialogue, why I'm supporting the handshake between William Ruto and Raila Odinga. That handshake or that dialogue is going to give this government an opportunity to accommodate all Kenyans in the government. Without Raila Odinga's alleged handshake with William Ruto, then it will only be two tribes rotating power between themselves, the Kikuyus and the Kalenjins. Raila Odinga entry into that government can change the political power equation. That's why I support that handshake or that dialogue. And now, where are Uhuru Kenyatta's interests? We are seeing Rigathi Gachagua saying he's in good talking terms with Uhuru Kenyatta. We are seeing Raila Odinga saying Uhuru told him to reach out to Ruto so that they could save the government. So where are Uhuru Kenyatta's interests? We know that politics is all about interests. There is nothing like friends or enemies in politics. It's all about interests. When Rigathi says he is in good talking terms with Uhuru Kenyatta, what is Uhuru going to gain from that? What is he going to gain from being in good talking terms with the deputy president, who is not even sure whether he will one day become the president? Uhuru stands to gain nothing from Rigathi Gachagua, but Uhuru stands to gain a lot from William Ruto, in that should he embrace Ruto's government, then he'll easily get his perks with a lot of ease. We know that for about 2 years, some benefits Uhuru Kenyatta has been entitled to, William Ruto's government has been withholding those benefits. And Rigathi Gachagua has been in the forefront, helping William Ruto withhold those Uhuru Kenyatta's benefits. And we still remember the raid at Uhuru Kenyatta's Northlands farm. Rigathi was in the center of all this. Right now, Rigathi knows has been abandoned. He wants to use Uhuru Kenyatta for his own political gains. He does not care about Uhuru Kenyatta's political and economical gains. So I'm seeing a very high possibility where if Uhuru Kenyatta was to make a decision, where if he was to choose to embrace Ruto or to embrace Rigathi, Uhuru will easily embrace William Ruto. And that only means Rigathi will be in for a very rude shock. I'm not seeing Uhuru Kenyatta who will stoop too low as to embracing Rigathi Gachagua, because that would only mean Uhuru will start playing the village politics Rigathi has been playing. As a former president, Uhuru still remains a symbol of national unity. And in this case, Uhuru going the Rigathi way will demean Uhuru Kenyatta's stature as a symbol of national unity. So I don't trust Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi might be lying when he says that he's in good talking terms with Uhuru Kenyatta. Rigathi is implying that Uhuru Kenyatta is now supporting him politically, which I highly doubt. So it's again about who to trust. Do you trust Raila Odinga or do you trust Rigathi Gachagua? Look at the track records of these leaders. Rigathi in several occasions has been exposed as lying. When they were campaigning in 2022, there are some open lies Rigathi Gachagua made in public. And then recently, during the Leno reigns, Rigathi was in Mombasa, where he lied that Kenya Kwanza government had disbursed some money. That was later proved as false. So Rigathi's past track records, he has been proved not once, not twice, but on several occasions as a liar. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. And for those watching us outside Kenya for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you're watching us from. And the remarks by Naivasha MP that they voted so that Raila Odinga could be in the opposition. Those are very unfortunate remarks. Remarks that are just meant to perpetuate the two ethnic tribe domination against other Kenyans. Raila working with William Ruto has the potential of killing that two ethnic tribe domination against other Kenyans. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.